Welcome back to our community. Susie Thomas visiting with Jamie Smith from Ohio Guidestone. And we're talking about Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Jamie, first of all, what drew you to this kind of work and service?
You know, I've been in nonprofit world for over 25 years, which is hard to believe. And I haven't worked in the domestic violence world until about 2 years ago. So I'm new to it. I kind of hopped on it by accident, and here I am. I've enjoyed it. It's nothing. It's different in some aspects of what I've done in the past, but I've always been in social service of some kind.
Any surprises as you entered in this field?
I think a good surprise is that Ohio Domestic Violence Network has come out with a lot of trauma-informed approaches that are specific to victims in shelter, and how do we work with shelter victims with therapy, and how do we make sure that we're taking in consideration all of the trauma that they've experienced and making our shelter very trauma-informed. I was very surprised that existed. I've kind of been out of the therapy world for quite some time, so the whole concept of trauma-informed care is not new. However, the way we do it in shelter is a little different, and it's very, it's very encompassing for our shelter victims. We're looking at everything from decor, making sure it's minimal and calming, and making sure there's inspirational quotes, places that they can see it, and they know that it's okay to be courageous and survive this. All the way to the way we speak to them. We speak to them calm. I am very energetic. I have a lot of energy when I speak. I have had to change my approach when I walk into the shelter and I see the women or the men or even the children. I have to come down very, very far because my energy may trigger them.
Yeah.
So it's just those things were surprises, and I love all of it.
Yeah.
I love what ODVN has done with this information.
We've got something coming up, hashtag campaign called Purple Tuesday.
Purple Tuesdays. So this was my brainchild last year. I said this earlier in the show, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, although a phenomenal awareness campaigns and a great cause, the Domestic Violence Awareness Campaign was almost non-existent. So in our little Tuscan and Carroll counties, I thought, you know what? We're going to start representing this by wearing purple on Tuesdays. Last year we did Fridays. This year we're moving it to Tuesdays, and we're going to stay with Tuesdays. So we do the hashtag Purple Tuesdays. We encourage everyone to wear purple on Tuesdays, to take a picture of themselves in purple and send it to us at Ohio Guidestone, because I want to put it on our Facebook page. Again, we talked about social media and the impact. Sometimes that's a negative impact, but sometimes it's a positive
Absolutely.
impact. And when you start going through your news feed and you see all these people in purple, you're going to ask questions. Why are they in purple? I thought it was a pink month. So we want people to kind of We're willing to share the month with breast cancer awareness.
That's right. There's room for everyone.
There is room for everyone. We really want to get that color purple out there and why we're doing it.
How do they send it to you?
They can send it to my cell phone, 330-340-9314. Send me that picture, and I will put it on our Facebook page.
Just text it to you, and
text it to me.
You will see it there.
Yep.
Awesome.
And we can stop texting as of October 31st.
Okay, yeah.
Because it does end in October.
And then delete that cell phone number.
delete that number.
Again, we'll give that one more time. Send your pictures of yourself in purple on Tuesdays. Hashtag it, Purple Tuesday, and send to 330-340-9314, only until October 31st.
Correct.
What is the Empty Chair campaign?
You know, the Empty Chair campaign is not as fun as the hashtag Purple Tuesday. Empty Chair campaign is representing a victim of abuse that is no longer with us. They've succumbed to the injuries of the abuse, and we put an empty chair, purple chair, out within the community so that people can see, you know what, someone Someone was sitting in that chair at one time. They're no longer with us. And we want to take notice of that. On our purple chairs throughout Carroll and Tuscarawas County, we have stories. They're victim stories, how this person may have left us. Maybe a pet story that this pet no longer is with us because of. Some of our chairs also have statistics specific to the county that we serve. Those are staggering too, and people, when they read them, they would be shocked. I often hear from folks, one, they don't even know that we have domestic violence shelters within our counties, or two, they've never known anyone that's had to use a shelter, or three, I'm not sure that it's really an issue. Is it really an issue? Is things that I get asked. Yes, it's an issue. Yes, our law enforcement are dealing with at least one domestic violence call a day.
Oh my! In
both counties. It is an issue. And our shelters are always, I'm going to say 95% of the time they are full. So that tells me we have a big issue. We need to draw some attention to it. We need to bring awareness around it. And we need people to recognize that it truly is an issue in our communities.
Well, with one call a day and shelters that are that near capacity, what happens? Where does a person go if there's not room?
We partner with other shelters and we reach out and we do what we can to get them placed. I am unsure, but I think we have almost 60 shelters within the state of Ohio that we partner with, that we can move people around.
Wonderful. So everyone has a place.
Everyone has a place.
Where will we find the purple chairs?
Purple chairs. So in Tuscarawas County, you're going to see a purple chair at Hog Heaven in New Philadelphia, at our Tuscarawas County Courthouse. They have one, and I think they're going to move it around. What's Cooking Cafe in New Philadelphia, the Daily Grind Coffee Shop in New Philly. And then we're really excited about these two. Not that we're not excited about the other ones, but these are exciting. Kent State University, awesome. Tusk Branch has taken one, and Buckeye Career Center.
Wow.
So those two messages are really geared towards teens and the college population, because domestic violence happens to them as well. So we're trying to target all of our populations.
There might be a business owner or an organization saying, we'd love to have a purple chair and display that and raise awareness. How do they get a hold of you?
They can call me at 330-343-8171, extension 263. And I will make sure that we make some kind of arrangements to get a purple chair to you. If we can't this year, we'll put you on the list for next year.
And they rotate, or they can be up simultaneously?
They're all up at the same time, but Hog Heaven may have one for a week, and then that one will go to Buckeye Career Center. The one at the courthouse, I think because they're a 3-floor entity, they may keep theirs the entire 4 weeks. So, yeah, we'll rotate. We want to get as much exposure as possible.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And then, did I understand that you can read stories as you see the purple chair?
Yes. There'll be a story in a frame on the chair. And yes, you can read personal victim statements from family members who have lost their family to domestic violence. And then, again, statistics are on a couple.
Well, back to a happy topic, the Family Fun Fest.
Family Fun Fest. This is our second annual in Carroll County, and it's open to anyone. Does not matter what county you live in. It is Saturday, October 26th at the Friendship Center from 1 to 4. And we partner with this event with Compass, who is our sexual assault organization, and STEAM Centers. STEAM Centers is a pop-up museum. So we also are going to have kid activities, cornhole, food and drinks, 50-50, raffle baskets. It's going to be a fun family event. So I encourage everyone to come out 1 to 4 and enjoy the afternoon.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Now, just 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
Take us through kind of more specifically about what we get to do there.
So there's activities. So we'll have a lot of staff there that will kind of engage the kids in doing some face painting and color sheets and all kinds of things just to keep them engaged. With parents, we're encouraging them, hey, get on a cornhole team. Our whole goal is to bring unity, bring that compassion, just bring people together for one cause, which is, hey, we all have something to do with this domestic violence thing, whether we're a victim of it, whether we've seen it, whether we're just working in it, we're all here together. And it's a fun day. It's just a fun day.
The Fun Fest, these kinds of activities seem to almost be preventative of domestic violence. Do kinds of these things together as a family, are you less likely to have trouble later on?
Boy, I hope so. I hope so. I think the research probably is trying to tell us that when we operate in a family unit and we have, we've built resilient children and we've built solid partnerships between mom and dad. And we're hoping that those things come true and that domestic violence is the last resort because we've built better decision making and we've built better coping skills and we've encouraged folks that when they are struggling, reach out for help. There's always a stigma about that, reaching out for help. We're trying to get rid of that as well.
Is there an age that you're thinking as far as Family Fun Fest, as far as the age of the children? Nope. Everybody come.
Everyone come. Come and enjoy.
Is it wise to tell the children what you're going to and why?
No, we're not putting up any of the gory stuff. No, this is more of the fun side of bring awareness, come and celebrate. Those of us who have survived it, enjoy this family unity.
And healthy relationships.
Yes, healthy relationships.
You probably get to see some really happy stories.
We do.
You see some happy endings.
Do.
Let's close on a high note.
Okay.
Tell us some good stories.
I love when we have moms come in and they come in without their kids because the abuser has managed to keep the kids and she's had to flee without them. Some of my greatest joy is watching our advocates and our house manager fight for those kids, help the mom fight for those kids, and then they come into shelter with her. Now, is shelter an ideal spot? In that situation, absolutely. We want those kids. We want that mom. Another thing that really makes me happy is when we have a mom or a dad who have come through our program and they leave with keys to a new apartment. They have independent housing. They know that when they rest their head on that pillow that night that they're safe. And that their kids are safe. We've built a program called A New Haven that when a mom or dad are leaving, that we try to provide a bed, a kitchen table, a couch. We try to make that house a home. That makes me so excited. Those things. So it's possible. Women and men, they do leave. They may not leave first time. They may not leave the fifth time. But you know what? They will leave when they're ready.
Any volunteer opportunities?
Always.
What kinds
Always
of things?
Opportunities. Come in and teach our ladies how to cook, teach our ladies how to sew, come in, teach, another language. We always have volunteer opportunities. You can always call me at that same number and we can talk about opportunities. 330-343-8171,
Say it again.
extension 263.
All right, let's get that one more time.
343-843-8171, extension 263.
All right, and I'm going to give it one more time. 330-343-8171, extension 263. Jamie Smith, thank you so much for all you do in our community.
Thank you, Susie.